all this analysis, and this is the New Dawn update for Brotato, and this is episode 4 or 3, I think. We will see stuff that. So yes, we will use to do until this run ends. So even if this run ends very early on, we will just just stop once the wave ends and just talk about a few things that I want to mention. Right, that doesn't mean that we need to down this wave, please. Do not die on this wave. I said do not die on this wave. Yeah, that would have been a very short video. Oh, my ghost character. Where is? Yes. Where's the ghost? I thought there was up here, the ghost somewhere. No, there it is. Oh, it's his captains. Okay. XSP. Okay, so he has a high gold dodge cap. But if it has 90%, how does the ghost item work on the ghost guy? Is the question, And I'm not gonna take the bait on this character, by the way. There's a bait that you might take. Whoa, that's insane on the first wave, getting a chest. That's actually very good. 4% dodge, 4% harvesting. 2 HPV and Ghost Scepter, coupon. Lock Ghost Scepter, lock. Jeez, and don't lock cake. Unique. Okay. You want to build a lot of these very early on, by the way. Now, I don't know what file sizes these clips are and stuff that, how many we will be able to record and stuff that, I don't know really. So we will see. I need to turn on the volume eventually as well, stuff that, because the game is a bit loud, I'm gonna do it right now actually. Put down a bit. There we go. That is a lot better. So the quicker we can get to the maximum amount of scepters, the better. Percent damage. Scepter 3. Look at the Ghost Scepter. Look at the scar. Very nice. How good the Ghost Scepters are, by the way. Stuff that. Yes, the yellow won't be super good on this character, but maybe once we have like enough health. But around, I cannot know what amount of health that I want to reach and stuff that, because to range damage. Yeah, because it's actually a range damage. So scar. Lock the whistle. Lock the Ghost Scepter. Nice. So yeah, very insane so far. We are only at we're at 52% dodge. It's because these gives you dodge, right? Yeah, they give you dodge chance, and the armor, we're never gonna reach positive armor. I mean, we could if we get something that switches stats around. I mean, it is entirely possible to also get a bunch of armor on this character as well. But I mean, dodge is technically better, right? Because dodge means that even if an attack, but isn't there only melee damage that you can dodge, or can you dodge bullet as well? Like, can all attacks be dodged? Like even special attacks from black boss enemies is the question, you know. 6% dodge, 10% attack speed, Scepter, Whistle, Ability 2, Reroll, Reroll, Metal Detector. We only need one more. We are at 64% dodge. Of course, if we get lucky enough, so we can get, if we can get lucky enough and get like cursed versions of Ghost Scepters, then they are even better. Stuff that, because yeah, now the thing is, of course, if we build a lot of max health, then of course certain weapons becomes very, very powerful. If we can get high enough max health, certain weapons could get very, very powerful. Armor, dodge, Scepter, metal detector, reroll, Scepter, into Scepter. Lock the ghost axe. Combine. Blue. Blue. There we go. Nice. So we have a red bond. This is very dangerous to do, but it's still pretty early on, I think. During the wave. This might be suicidal on this wave, but hopefully I planned it correctly. This wave could get scary here, but if we survive this wave, then it's really, really good. I do have a crate also as well, which is very good as well. That did not work. That's a bit sad, that was a bit too dumb of me. %2 half, oh yeah, 2 plus harvesting for everything. Shops always say baits. Okay, so only melee weapons. What is minus? What is that symbol? Is that time? Damage? So, stick with max health. And that scales the health. Let's go for Chopper. Get the chef's knife. I think we should be able to finish this one, by the way. There's a lot of wind outside, by the way. Yeah, so the positive thing is 10 plus melee damage, and we cannot equip range weapons. We do get slower attack speed, and we are slower in speed wise as well. Attack speed is minus 50%, so we attack half as fast. Or maybe it's minus 100%, that is half attack speed. Or, you know, maybe 50% is half, you know. It depends on how the percentage works in this. 5 black. Shopper. Reroll shopper. I'm not gonna go for baby deco, I'm just gonna look for shoppers. Nice. Okay, this is insane. Because it costs 1% HP recovered from consumables. And it gives us melee damage and lifesteal from the shopper itself. And the shopper also scales via health. And also, since you get 10 plus melee damage at the start, that makes this very good as well. And this also means that fruit basket on this guy is good as well. And of course more trees is also very, very good as well. And then like gardens are also very good on this character because of that. If you go with this weapon, of course, obviously. Max SP. Nice. We do lock that. Lock the shopper. Don't respawn. Reroll. Nice. So we'll be able to get more and more of the trees, as we said. What is it effect? Yeah, enemies taking double their health damage, and then yeah, that's attack speed. So is that it gains, that it loses 50% damage from attack speed? So that, oh right, because we have 50% minus attack speed, that is why. So if we can get attack speed to be positive, if we can get enough attack speed, then we have 2 positives instead of a negative from the max health as damage and explode and stuff like that. So that would be very powerful if we can get a lot of attack speed on this guy. And he doesn't have anything that reduces his attack speed from like items either, so you know, it is something. One fish, yes, we take 8% damage. Luck, shopper, trees, weird food, bag, and nice, very, very nice. And will we get Pocket Factory if we see it? Maybe, although I think Pocket Factory is not a unique. I mean, spawning turrets is nice and everything, but it's not the best thing in the world to do. It's not always a good idea, you know. It changes. We're living a bit risky there. Two armor. Is then one hit. The shopper, a bag, lock. Nah. Just sword all. There's another shopper, there's a boxing glove. Reroll. Riposte. Okay. Of course, max health is also very important on this guy because of the way the shopper works. The quicker we can get the fruits basket, the better as well, you know. Yeah. And then 1 HP recovered from consumables, so consumables is for 9. So, you know, which means, of course, the higher health we can have, the harder you might say it is to heal. But then, of course, if consumables heal more, you know, then it will be even better. Scared sausage. A good reroll, max health, 100% speed. Boxing glove, shopper. Okay. Lock the whistle. Lock the shopper. Okay, nice. I would feel insanely powerful already. Like, this is absolutely crazy. But that's just because we went very, very heavy for the weapons and used to ignore everything else pretty much, you know. And then due to the way that this character works, our attack speed is what? Minus 53%, so we're actually slightly slower on the attack speed. I mean, we're one level ahead. Was 2 levels ahead now. We're 2 levels ahead. Harvesting, shopper, whistle, post, reroll, boxing glove. Yeah. Now I kinda wanna get the I wanna get black health quicker than this, I feel like. We need to get health quickly, but by the way, it's very, very important that we do. Now yes, the jelly might be good with this, because there are more things that can scale like with health. The spoon can. And the spoon is of course with burning, so you know, burning will become better. Nice bag. Crit chance. Gecko, melee damage, reroll. Snowball, get out of our way. Lemonade. Blue shopper lock. Sword, why they have to tempt me? Fine, lock the sword. Because we don't have the sword yet. In the codex. Even though we should have, you know, because, you know, it only started counting from the New Dawn update. It doesn't, like, put in any other, like, weapon and stuff there. So, yeah, you have to remember that, so yeah. The effect is so big sometimes, you know, because how it works. Well, because it's, yeah. That was scary. No 1% enemy for every elemental damage you have. 3 armor. Combine these, get these. The pearl, get the chopper, yeah. Bind these, bind to chef's knife's good. Reroll. Yeah, this is risky again to do here, but we do have a regular sword. And it counts as blade and also medieval at the same time, so we don't lose the blade synergy here. Yeah. So maybe we should just go for different swords. Need to make sure that it always has blade in it, at least for now. Well, the red chef's knife also gain, well, 2+ health recovered from consumables, and it has built-in 2% lifesteal. Well, that is actually because of that, yeah, so, and it gains 30% with health, and it's 1.0%, yeah. Actually, if we could get black every chef's dagger or shopper to be this, then yeah, that's a lot of health from consumables. There's the thing, right, also that when you heal from consumables or whatever it is, you gain something, but you can increase your max HP with the, like, the extra stomach, and I believe the extra stomach is unique as well. I believe if you get cursed, you can gain it even more insane, and then you can like boost your max HP very, very quickly. You saw there how much it healed there, getting a single one, like a single healing item, you know. Reroll actually. Attack speed. Reroll. Max HP. Pearl. Baby elephant. Medal. Reroll. Oh man. Nah. Max HP though. Burning. Cauldron. Okay, fine. Okay, wave 12 will be the swarm wave. Stay away from the big guys and we're clear. Kinda. I mean, I would love to get some boxes here. Great, you know. It's crazy how much wind there is. Crazy winds, na na na. Careful, very, very, very quite a lot of crocodiles. I'm also a little scared. Okay, 10 luck. I'm some speed. Cauldron, eye surgery, bastard. Ooh, thunder sword. That counts blade. Hitting an enemy spawns 2 projectiles that deal 3 elemental damage. Yeah, thunder sword. We can get HP regen there, so we can have positive HP regen. Yeah. The next wave is the swarm wave, so we won't have more weapons for next wave. I mean, the character black weapon effect is so powerful. I mean, 50 HP is not bad at this point, I feel like. We want to try and get that guy, but we're going to go be a bit more careful here. Yes. We have 18 luck. Get a crate. And also love getting crates. Melee damage, nice. 9% speed. Get that. Reroll. Lock the pearl though. Reroll. Alien eyes. Nice. I think that's enough weapons though. I think we can survive with this. Yeah, we should. Because we are very fast. We are a speed boy. We're at 18% increased movement speed though. This isn't that much, but it is very powerful. And Ogre is of course slower. So, because we were minus 10% speed. So, you know, being 18% of increased speed is insane. You can see the lightning shooting out from that. No, I wanted it to mutate and I wanted that to become stronger. I wanted Gooblet to survive there. Because maybe that is an extra enemy that can get added to the codex or whatever, you know. It's insane how fast already, like 18% movement speed feels. Which is absolutely insane that feels super fast. like, I mean, this also feels very quick attack speed wise. You know, it's just that this guy's effect, like, is very, very powerful and stuff that, you know. I mean, imagine this with a lot of attack speed. Bigger bank. Reroll. Luck. Alien Ice Pearl. Reroll. There's the robot arm. There's the life steal, but that's one less max health per level. Garden. Improved tools. Nice. But isn't robot arm minus max health? I think it's minus max health, right? So we have to be careful with the robot arm when we get it. So that robot arm can be very, very dangerous. Wave 14 will also be dangerous because that will be a swarm wave. Make remember to get the health items, of course, because the booster health items are powerful. We don't have minus armor right now, we have 6 armor actually. Because again, all of these are blade. Not great. Level 1 crate at this point is really, really bad. At least on this wave, you know. Recycle. Pearl again. Harvesting. Another sword. So that's melee damage. Blue tools, reroll. There's the Warple. Reroll. Yes. Man, getting the Warple is going to be insane as well. We have some very powerful bladed weapons right now. Yes, and I am willing to get rid of the underbound butcher knife and stuff like that, you know, because, you know, at execution I do think counters a bladed weapon as well, so, you know, that's insane. Because it can only have, yeah, you can only have melee weapons. So because of that, of course, the fact that we all can only have melee weapons, that lessens the pool. So finding the correct weapon actually becomes easier on this character because of the fact that he can only have melee weapon. So that means that the Excalibur can show up as a legendary. The what do you call it? The Excalibur can show up. The sights can show up. The Executioner or the Destroyer can show up as well. You know, this is insane. Percent damage, yo. No, not yet. Not. Marple, Blur, Yummy Bear, Hero, Yellow, yes, because we have 4 different weapons, yes, and then we combine these, so that becomes stronger, and we'll recycle a Shopper, Cute Monkey, Reroll, not response, yes. How much? 28 minutes in, almost 29 minutes. Wave 18 will be the next hard wave. So yeah, so I mean, things are looking very good. Because, I mean, sure, it's just a regular sword, but all the buttons are bladed and stuff like that, and yeah. And also this has 2% chance to one shot. And of course, if you get cursed version of that, I think you can get like something like 10%. Execute is, I think, it is the highest roll, I think. I'm not 100% certain, which is absolutely insane, by the way, like, especially if you get high enough attack speed. Like, the amount of executing you can do is insane. Of course, several Warper Blades would be absolutely insane if we could get, you know, one stuff that right, because that can actually be better sometimes. Because if you get maximum amount of warp blades, then that is very, very powerful. And if I would have a character in the game, I would definitely start with water blade and stuff like that, you know. Sure, would I like to have my own legendary, yeah, sure, but it would then be something like the Kisara game from South then, and stuff that can be like better than the Warple. Harvesting. Trees, mushroom, harvesting, Brotato. Candy bag. There's a regular sword. Lock the frozen heart. Lock ghost outfit, lock that, and lock that. Okay, so you saw that it gave us the thing. It's my favorite item in the game. So candy bag was also added with that update as well, the recent one. So each wave grants 8 points randomly split between your primary stats. So keep in mind that primary stats is not the secondary, so it's everything in this window. It cannot give you curse, I don't think though, but it can give you all the stats there, so it can give you dodge, speed, luck, harvesting, range, engineering, like all of those primary stats. So each wave, 10% chance to spawn an additional elite. So, you know, and it is unique as well. So we won't be getting any more, sadly, candy bags. So, you know, often it is worth cursing, but if you don't have a fish hook at this point, it's not worth going for, I feel like, you know. And what is it? It's 8 points, right? Each at the start of each wave, right? Is it how it works? Yeah. Each wave gains 8 points. So the earlier you find it, of course, the better. Wave 16 is pretty late, unless you're planning to going into Endless, and we are planning to go into Endless, so you know. It is very powerful. We are very close to a Supreme Victory, of course, obviously, so you know. We are absolutely cooking things, you know, and stuff that, like, it's like insane. And keep in mind that if you get the mirror, like you cannot use a mirror on a unique item, keep that in mind, you know. So that's it. Ellie again, luck. Frozen heart, ghost outfit, baby elephant. So ghost outfit, of course, will increase the cap. Because this cap is 70%. It can be cursed, of course, obviously, but the question is, right, does the ghost outfit work on the ghost character? Because he has 90% dodge by default, so could you technically get that even higher? Could you get technically like 95 maybe? The question is, would 100% dodge actually be 100% dodge? Would that mean that you would dodge everything and you could never die? You know, it's the question, you know, right, or realistically certain things that can hit you, you know. I mean, even right, if dodge could reach like 99% chance, then that would be absolutely insane. Especially if I have a lot of tardigrades also, you know. I mean, if we can get Baltic Excalibur maybe also as well, but yeah. I mean, if we can get several Warples, I will take them, of course, obviously, you know, stuff that, like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, and stuff that, you know. Even though that would make the jelly less effective. You know. I mean, and I know that, like, getting several Warples would be really, really hard, not gonna lie, you know. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get several Warples. Stocks attack speed. Right. Reroll. Rectals. Already. Yeah, we already have a bunch of post. 100% chance to do damage when dodging their attack. Okay. Yes. Turret. Burning. Lock a Warple. Lock a Warple. Yeah, now you never catch me. I mean, I would like to kill it, but I don't know if we're strong enough. And does this even work on bosses, the effect? How does the effect even work on bosses though? We're just scared to find out if it actually works on bosses or not here. Yeah, our speed is very, the speed is keeping us safe kinda. Oh man. Oh, that would have been such a power spike if we would have survived that way there, but we got pushed into a corner and it was very, very hard to avoid there. We were just 2 waves away from winning there. I'm not going to say that that was bad. That was actually a very good attempt. Yes, I got very greedy with weapons there and stuff but that was still pretty good. And Repulsed would have been more powerful if you had more dodge at that point. Attack speed was only 33% minus though. And stuff but yeah. But yeah, imagine right if I would have gotten rid of maybe the Bob Butcher knife, the lightning right, and only gone for Warpulse because yeah, the weapon's powerful. Anyway, see you all next time.